Hey, what's going on? It's Mando Crusader, and welcome to episode 21 of Sunless Skies. Last time, we did some errands. First and mainly, we returned to the Reach from Albion, and while we were in the Reach, we did some errands. We set ourselves up for the future a little bit. And we also completed the smuggling quest. Well, at least the hardest part of the initial smuggling quest in Titana, as well as progressing our ambition in New Winchester. Today, now that we have some of those basics laid out, as I write a port report from Titana, today we're going to be focused on money. We are going to be focused on earning a lot of money in order to get the travel pass to Eleutheria, so that we can go and advance to the next region. So we're going to be heading around the Reach today. We also going to be stopping by Trader's Wood to start that story. And yeah, that is what is happening. I also need a thing of supplies. So, yeah. Before we do that, though, I also mentioned that if you like this content and the other content that I make, be sure to like the video and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Additionally, be sure to comment anything you want in the comments below. I take game requests, or if you have any strategies for grinding money in this game, be sure to let me know. And with that out of the way, I am shoving off, from Titana. And we're going to stop by the nature reserve. And then we're going to take a little excursion up into the hives over here to see if we can get our hands on some chorister nectar. And from there, we're going to make a stop at Trader's Wood in Port Avon before returning to New Winchester, selling off some of our goodies, and seeing if we can't pick up some good trade opportunities in the process. So, I will see you when I find something interesting, or when we get to the nature reserve, whichever comes first. Alright, here we are at the nature reserve. We also have some supplies over here. No, chorister hives along the way, unfortunately. And you know what? I think I'm gonna try my luck with this star-maddened explorer here. Oh, well, missed that. We got it smoking. And on fire. And there it is. Let's claim our prize. The crew of this weathered engine has been driven mad by the winds and the stars and the things that haunt the sky. Examine the captain's logs. Find a sky story or a tale of terror. With a 100% chance of success, I will absolutely do that. Always defeated. The captain's door is covered in knots and crosses. So, it transpires, is the rest of his cabin, his logs, and his body. In every game, the knots won. Your search turns up a few valuables, and you return to your engine. We gain a sky story and 38 sovereigns. That seems worth it to me. So, let's head over here. And first and foremost, we're going to export sapling knots. We're going to deliver these to Port Prosper. We're also going to grab a port report for that extra 100 sovereigns. Let's see. Capabilities Inquest. Right. We need to find the stomach of a Kantakari. That shouldn't be too hard to find. Right! And with that, we're done at the nature reserve. There really wasn't anything else that we needed to do there. I just wanted to pick up some sapling knots in order to gain a little bit of money that way. Grab the port report and refresh my memory on what we need for the researcher. Because I've already collected one of the things. And the second of the things, I can't collect yet because I can't get a snipping from Titana. But the stomach of a Kantakari we can get, and I know where to find them. All the way down here, definitely some. I can guarantee it. But, yeah, I'm headed up here to the north. Because there should be some chorister hives up here. And if there are, we can grab the honey. And with that, we can hopefully get some money. That would be great. Also, we got some supplies that are filled with supplies. Don't know what that was that came out of my mouth. Let's see. Alright. We're killing everyone today. Because we need the money. They killed themselves. Less heat to waste. Let's loot the hold. Perhaps the engine was transporting something valuable when the crew succumbed to star madness. Gain random treasures, a cache of curiosities, and we have a jumble of undistinguished souls. Alright then. That should be 90 sovereigns? I think the magic number we need to get to is 700, but I'd obviously rather have more. We also get to visit the Wonder up here as well. Which is right around here, so we may as well stick around. No cuts required yet. Because here we are at the Wonder. This will definitely help with the terror. There we are. Absolutely stunning, by the way. We can actually dock here as well. The flower fields. Your engine perches among the stalks, nestled between petals the size of gardens. Enormous flowers sprawl across the horizon, a welcoming forest. The petals are the color of mellow gold and vivid ruby. The scent of sticky pollen hangs in the air, asphodel and drowsy cardamom. We can linger in the flower field. I think we may. The flowers yawn open, petals in full bloom, red and gold and soft cerise all around. A stoker suggests a picnic. Why not? In Arcadia, you take your rest, balanced on a great leaf and shaded by a clump of tall flowers. Your crew raid the galley for a picnic. Stout and cheese, wine and cold meat. A blanket is smoothed out over the coarse leaf flesh. A stoker plays a fiddle, another a harmonica. Someone sings along the tune old ballads of days long gone. You can spare your crew a little rest, at least until you have finished this novel. We lost the supplies, but our terror drastically went down. Which is a boon in my book. Ah. This is what we were looking for. Some of these. And it didn't even spawn any bees. Touch of the skies. Skyfarers exposed to the haunting light of the stars are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. An irregularity in the galley. The table is neatly laid, but the plates are glued in place and the cutlery nailed down. The culprit is quickly discovered when she tries to nail the chef's engineer hat to the chief engineer's head. Not chef, chief engineer's hat to the chief engineer's head. Everything has its place, she explains when she's dried before you. Confine them in the quarters, where they can do no harm. Actually no, send them back to work. Keep their hands and their head busy. 37% chance of success, what could go wrong? Partial success. All hands to the wheel. You administer a stern word and reminder of their duties. They return to work, but their obsession continues to prey on them. Your locomotive's efficiency suffers as a result. And we lose a fuel. That is incredibly concerning. Okay, we're gonna lose a lot of health here. Maybe, just maybe we can get away. Dodged it. Dodged it a second time. Dodged it another time. Round the bend. And we're just gonna leave. We got 3. That's great news for us. And are they still following? I don't think so. Alright. We're gonna stop at the nature reserve. Again. Get some fuel and supplies. And then head to Trader's Wood. Yeah, we're gonna head to Trader's Wood. So I will see you back at the reserve. Alright, here we are. Not a moment too soon, considering we just used our last barrel of fuel. We just stop on in. Grab some fuel and supplies. And head out to Trader's Wood. Then we go to Port Avon, down to Cuttlescombe, past the Memorial, and back up to New Winchester. That's the route that we are planning right now. Ooh! Another. That brings us up to 4. I think. As... There we go. Yes, 4. And each of those sells for 120. I think we may need to make a stop at New Winchester early. Just to sort of get this, cargo situation situated. Because we're going to be running low on fuel and supplies. We keep filling up our engine with Chorister Nectar. So we're going to drop it off. And, go from there. Alright. Quick stop at Victory Hall to turn in our port reports. Just like that. 200 sovereigns right out the gate. Additionally, yes, we're heading that way anyway. So we're going to take this recent news: skullduggery at Port Avon. The pages of the Gazette are awash with scandal. The Port Avon Parish Council complains of noises from the local ruins at night. The prudent secretary is eager for any confirmation of tackety activity in the ruins. The endurant veteran would also like someone to look into the matter, though not too hard, mind. Investigate the rumors. What could anyone want with some moldering old stones? Idle gossip. The Gazette has little of concrete use. Rumors of this or that criminal spied in the ruins, a particularly lurid theory about sacrificing company officials to unmentionable powers. If you want to find out what's really going on, you'll have to go to Port Avon. And hey, we're heading that way anyway, so we may as well. We're also going to sell some of these goods to make a little bit of money. We're already back up to 576, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I did remember correctly. How about that? Right. We're going to sell the Jumble of Souls, so the Bronze Wood. Actually, before I do any of this, let's take a look at the Bazaar. Oh, alright, still the same, too. Right, so selling this, all of that for $7.25. And I'm selling, I'm going to keep the creative munitions. I'm selling these two Chorus Nectars as well for an extra $204. Actually, we could head to Eleutheria right now. Let's investigate Port Avon first. Let's get that mission done. And then we'll go to Eleutheria. You are not where you thought you were. The sky is wrong. This is not where you were meant to be. Was it a trick of the mists? Has a wind carried you astray? Have the heavens themselves turned on their axes? Double back. This will cost fuel and time. Painstakingly retrace your path. Back on track. You pick your way back across the sky while the hours tick by and your crew grow fretful. Eventually, your chart and your surroundings align again. You continue your weary journey. Gained a terror, a sky story, and lost 2 fuel. Well, we need to quickly head back and purchase 2 more fuel then, don't we? And then it's off to Port Avon. So let's just grab that. And onwards. This is really close. Also, we're going to stop at the decaying Isambard line place to hopefully gain a vision of the heavens. And if we do, we can progress our ambition as well. No, not that way, this way. So, yeah, I will see you when we get to Port Avon. Alright, here we are at Port Avon. Come right up into here. And let's see. A quiet day in Port Avon. Let's play around with cricket. Get rid of some terror. Over here, write a port report. Let's see. Do we still have welcome at Port Avon? We do. Alright. Investigate the rumors of tacketies in the ruins. Tackety men have been seen entering the ruins in the dead of night, armed with shovels and lanterns. Into the gloom. You wait until the sky is dark and the distant stars have dimmed before making your way to the ruins. You go alone, bearing only a shuttered lantern. Dust rises underfoot as you tread along shadowed halls, greater and gloomier than the manners of old London, through gaps between stones, narrower than the inside of a coffin. Voices grow near, voices, and a rich, resplendent light. The luminous glow of brilliant souls, mined from the ruins, infects this hidden habitation with radiance. A group of heavy-set men and women in hobnail boots are just ahead. They are intent not on the deposits of souls, but on the hollows amidst the stones, where they are busy burying caches of munitions. A crunch of stone behind you, a beam of lantern light. The burly MacDonald brothers have followed you in. Of course, we will warn the Tacadies, our comrades for the revolution. If they're discovered, they'll be booted off Port Avon. Whispers in the dark. You rush into the breach, startling the illegal miners. A chorus of surprise and alarm greets your sudden entrance, but there's no time for questions. You convince the leader, a hard-bitten ex-prospector, to lead her men out through an alternate escape route blasted into the ruins. You cut an expensive deal and stay behind to tell the MacDonalds you are on a nighttime stroll when you stumble on a cave-in. They're more than happy to believe in the stupidity of outsiders. The Tacadies will be back for their weapons in the future, but next time, they'll be more careful about it. So we gain 100 sovereigns. Very cool. I think that's all we need to do there. We're going to head to that one place over here. Additionally, there may be a Kantakari. I know that they can spawn over here, so maybe we can kill one of those, grab its stomach, and have that as a little bit of extra income as well. Let's see. I don't think we can interact with that. No, we cannot. Should be just down here. Any second now. There it is. Alright. Just take a little look-see at the ledger over here. Read the ledger. Hope it gives us a vision of the heavens. It gave us sky stories. Never, ever lucky. Huh? Never lucky. We do get to kill a Reach Marauder, though. That's always fun. Four shots, 4 hits. One more volley should do it. There we go. Perfect execution. Raid the safe or seek unusual items. I'm all about that money life. And I will take 23 sovereigns. Alright. I'm going to head back to New Winchester. Via the Memorial to the Unknown Rat. I think we're going to wrap it up when we get there. But we'll see. We will see. Ooh. A settlement. A homestead. Let's see. Eat your fill. Blah, blah, blah. Let's eat our fill. Hospitality is important on the frontier. The settlers invite you to join them for a meal. This will reduce terror, and if you are starving, buy you some time. Terror is down to 7. Your host says grace over the simple meal before you begin. The bread is mealy, but spiced with a taste like cloves. The broth is filling, the fire is warm. You indulge yourself and remove your boots. Well, that's nice. Head up to New Winchester. And I think there is where we're going to end it. So, yeah. See you there. Alright. here we are. One more stop at Victory Hall to turn in that port report from Port Avon for an extra 100 sovereigns. And that means we are up to over 1,600. Now, we're going to spend a little bit of it on the hull and some more supplies, granted. But this is it. We're heading... We're all ready to head to Eleutheria. We even have our terror down. Although, going through Hybris is probably going to fix that for us. Right, let's repair our locomotive. Only costs 54 sovereigns. 2 more of each fuel and supplies. And that's going to be it for this episode. We got all our money. We're ready to go. I'm going to put the caddy of dried tea into the hold. We're going to need that. And yeah, that's the episode. Next time, we're heading to Eleutheria. I absolutely cannot wait. It's my favorite region in the game. It's got so much cool stuff. So yeah, you're definitely going to want to stick around for that episode. And if you subscribe, you can be notified of it if you ring the bell as well. Also, like the video if you like this content. Be sure to comment any games you want to play. I take requests or anything about this game. I love engaging with you guys in the comments. Yeah, that's about it. I will see you next time. It's going to be a good one.